What is up, Aquarius? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. If it doesn't fit your story, don't make it fit. Don't jam the puzzle pieces. Remember that. Cross watchers, welcome. The energy may come in vice versa. So just know it could be how Aquarius is feeling or what they're doing or what you're doing and how you're feeling. If it comes in vice versa, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Everybody here is really supportive if you want to leave your story. And I love comments. So I do go and read all of them. I can't respond to all of them because of the time. I'm a new mom. I'm a wife. I'm busy. So, but I do try to respond. But I always read. You'll always get a little heart. Anyway, moving on from that, I'm going to be introducing two different things to this channel, and they're going to be clothing line and candles. The clothing line is going to be from Heather White from Verified. It's VERA-FIED, and I think it's Verified Customs. I'll double check it before I put it out there for you guys. She made my shirt. It says "Just a Good Mom" with a hood playlist. And she gave me a onesie to match this outfit. And then she also made me something else, and my daughter's onesie, it's a saying, and then my daughter's onesie has her own saying that kind of matches what goes on there. So she makes custom shirts, and I'll be having some of those key sayings: keep it moving, bye Felicia, you know, all those crazy things that come out of my mouth. I think the other shirt was "I'm just an F-bomb kind of mom." And then my daughter says, my mommy has a potty mouth. Yeah. So, anyway, I'll be introducing that, and then there'll be chakra candles that you can purchase as well. But you can have anything you want put on this, and if you have a child that's young, you can have a onesie made up, and her prices are absolutely just... She has amazing prices, and she delivered to my house. It was awesome. I was like, yes. So anyway, moving on. I feel like, and this is going to sound so corny, but this is what crossed my mind. So this is what you're going to get. And I'm not cheesy corny, so let's see. This is like a Romeo-Juliet type scenario, like star-crossed lovers. It feels like you're thinking about somebody who... every time you tried to get together with them, something went wrong. Something just got right in the way. And I feel like this continues to happen. And there's a reason why you're not supposed to be with this person. But it's like you keep trying and it keeps failing because other people are involved, a third party gets involved, and the other one doesn't say anything, or whatever this case is. I feel like it's a case of star-crossed lovers. That's what it keeps coming to mind. It's like the Romeo and Juliet scenario. You know, too many people involved. Time is such a huge factor. If you've never read Romeo and Juliet, you probably should. Everybody knows it, or knows of it, but they haven't read it. And time is the biggest factor in that play. But it's like you're bearing your soul, like, to this person, and no matter what you do, it's like you want this person as family. You want this person, and it feels like a significant other. I can't tell you about jobs right now because, well, the country shut down. Welcome to America. Welcome to wherever you are. The whole world is literally fucking shut down. So, with that being said, I'm gonna tell you about relationships. It's the only thing I can tell you about right now, because I made a video about my thoughts of what's going on with this COVID-19 stuff, and you can watch that. It talks about lowering prices for readings, but it also talks a bit about what's going on in the world today, which, anyway, this feels like a star-crossed lover type of situation, and it feels like you try and try and try with this person. They're warm, they're charming, they're loving, they're all of the things that you're looking for, except there's that Hierophant, and there's these emotions. There's something that stands in your way, and it's not just one obstacle. It feels like many obstacles, and no matter what you do, it seems like you two can't quite get it together. You can't quite pull yourselves together through the obstacles. They're too hard. There's too much resting on it, is what they're saying, I think. And so you end up with these feelings and emotions that you can't get away from with the Six of Swords reversed. Your boat isn't going anywhere, right? And with the Hierophant in reverse, the relationship's not going anywhere. But this is the kind of person that you want in your life, but unfortunately, you just can't make it work. With the Nine of Wands, it talks about, if you look, she's standing, so much glare, at the broken part of the fence, right? And she's holding guard there. You're not getting past this. And this is in the reverse, so she's really dug in, okay? Whatever these obstacles are, they're very, very dug in and very difficult for you to get around. It's almost like you just can't, okay? And so you two are constantly making blind decisions that take you further and further and further away. But for some reason, with, I think, the way the planetary alignment is, it's the first time it's been aligned like this in about 400 years. I'm not going to get into that, maybe in another video. Also, the shadow of Merc retrograde, and also Aries season. And so it's like every decision you make gets you further and further away from each other. And it's like, you know, you get further and further. And if you look, she's looking the other way from everything that's going on here. So she's really blind to the decision making here, okay? And it's like you're done trying to stand up for something that you know can't work. It took you a long time to realize it can't work. Doesn't make it hurt any less. But you know that it can't work. In your mind, you're 100% positive with, after having weighed the pros and cons, that it can't work, and you have to let this person go. There's really just no offer coming from them. It's like communication feels like it's just stopped. Since they realize that they can't make it work, it's like they're too hurt to talk. They want it all or nothing type of thing. And that's why I say it's very star-crossed, loverish, cheesy, whatever. And the Eight of Swords, like, you know you're bound up in this. You know that there's just no way to get through these obstacles, no matter what you do. Maybe it's, you know, your kids can't find out. Maybe it's just whatever the fuck it is, you know, you just can't do it. And with this is, you know, the Seven of Swords, the card of sneakiness. And so, you know, like I said, one of you maybe, since this can't work, isn't being completely honest with the other person about, oh, I'm dating now, or whatever it is. They or you don't want to tell each other. So there's some dishonesty in this because it's all or nothing. And since they can't have all, they don't want anything. So there's no communication there. It's like they just stopped communicating with you. And it looks like, you know, you're both tired of being disappointed. You're both tired of getting your hopes up. It starts to work, and then another obstacle comes in, and boom, it blows it up, right? Excuse me. I still have a little bit of cough. And so, you know, it's like you're sitting patiently, you're waiting, but you know, even with these qualities of sitting patiently and waiting, that you can't force these obstacles to be non-existent. But, you know, you're staying grounded behind what's going on here, behind the fact that there's all these cups around you, yet you're not acknowledging any of them. You're daydreaming off into wherever land. And she's just staring at the scenario. So those 4 cups just aren't good enough. They're not what you want. What you want is in that distant past. And so with this Seven of Cups reversed, talks about having choices, or having devil type choices, falling back into patterns, not being able to make up your mind. And in this scenario, I feel like it has an undertone of, what do I do? Because there's all of these obstacles in front of us, and no matter what we do, we can't seem to overcome them. So what is the answer? I see a lot of tears you know, a lot of brokenheartedness, a lot of you praying and hoping that you come together, but I don't see you coming together. There's happiness here, but I don't see it being from this. I see it as being released from this. I don't see this coming into your life. I see it being released. Now, I'm not saying it won't be painful. Card of change. Okay? And you're going to have to stop listening to what this person tells you because they're not being entirely honest. Maybe there's distance between you guys. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you, this person made a lot of promises but never kept them, or just wasn't honest. Maybe you, I don't know. This is kind of a weird feeling. And there's that devastation, you know, like you're coming out of this. You're going into caterpillar mode. You're coming out a beautiful butterfly. Like I said, there's happiness to be had here, but it's from letting this go. Allowing your life to change and allowing yourself to realize, guys, that this person is not for you, okay? This person is just not for you. They're talking about here is equal reciprocation for yourself. It's not just equal give and take with other people. It's taking care of yourself too. You need to take care of yourself because this person is leading a double life right now. They can't have you, but they can't let you go. And so they're not being entirely honest about the fact that they're dating someone else, or they're now with someone else, or whatever it is. They're substituting you and they're not being honest about it. And there's the Fool, so it's not like they're making the greatest of decisions, okay? And you have to remember that you exist in this equation. You have to take care of yourself, Aquarius. You have to make sure that you're cared for as well. So let's shuffle up the cards again, see what else we get. We'll just read right from the bottom of the deck. But this has a huge undertone of just, you've tried everything and you guys can't seem to pull it together. The universe just doesn't want you together. There's a reason why, and it's best to just let it go. I know it sounds easy, and I know you're looking at me like, seriously, Kelly? Fuck you. It's not as easy as that. And I get it, okay? I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just being straightforward because you guys don't sugarcoat. You guys understand honesty. It hits you hard. Like, it makes sense to you. If I sugarcoat shit, you guys are gonna be like, what happened to Kelly? Why did she get soft? But what you're waiting for isn't going to come in with this person, okay? And or it could be that this person's well moved on and you're realizing now that it was a big mistake to let them go, but you can't go chasing them. They've moved on. That's what it feels like. Is, you know, the other scenario could be it's somebody that you're missing, and you can't go chasing after them. They moved on based on some of your actions or reactions, or maybe you moved on first, whatever. But you can't go back, okay? So let's see what we have here, guys. 2 more shuffles. And last one. Yep, like I said. Alright, first one up, the Hierophant. Okay, in the upright. But it's coming with messed up communication. So you guys are not in communication right now, okay? The wish to be in communication and in this relationship is not something that the universe is going to provide. The divine are intervening for a reason. This could be just a karmic that you fell deeply in love with and was not supposed to be part of your journey, and you bumped into them previously in a lifetime, in a past life. It could just be a lesson, a very harsh, hurtful lesson. But, you know, the victory here is of letting go, okay? The Six of Wands, the card of victory, the card of valor, the card of being recognized. The Two of Cups, it does talk about reuniting. However, for me, with this Knight of Wands, it talks of being free. This Knight of Wands is very, very free, charming, witty, in and out, there when you need something, there when they need something, sometimes not there when you need something, but it's of being free. It's of being free from this situation. Like I said, happiness is going to come through letting go and allowing change to come in and allowing the universe to lead you in the right direction. Or you're going to get ass over tea kettled. That's really your choice. I know. Let go of the love of your life or get ass over tea kettled. Fair enough, right? Fucking tower moments. The Hanged Man there. Okay? The Hanged Man is in reverse. So you're in suspension. You're just stuck in this situation upside down, and you're like, how much more knowledge can I gain from hanging upside down? I've gained the knowledge that the justice for me is going to be the change of the situation with the Death card and justice. The happiness is going to come from letting the situation go finally and allowing it to come to an end. Aquarius, you've been hanging on far too long to a situation where there's no reciprocation. There's no way to bring this together. It's done. And holding on to this broken heart and still trying to communicate or get through to this person or whatever it is has just left you in this place of devastation. You're devastated. And I feel like it came in kind of harshly. Like I said, maybe they didn't tell you they moved on. Or maybe they moved on and you find yourself thinking about them, but you can't go back. But that's this cycle, the Wheel of Fortune and the upright, okay? That's this cycle. That's what it's meant to be. It's a relationship of star-crossed lovers, like I said. With this Devil card here, the two of you together shouldn't happen. It feels like it's major toxicity that could shift the energy. And I think you know what I'm talking about for those of you whose scenario this is. It's a major, major energy shifter, okay? And the universe is keeping you apart for a reason. So what you're waiting for is not going to come in. This, love of your life type situation, okay? And, guys, I hate to tell you, but, like I just said, you were going to find out harshly with this Knight of Swords. You're going to find out even more harshly that it's not coming in, and this person has indeed backstabbed you. They don't want to let you go, but they know you can't stay. And so they're just keeping you around as long as they can because they love the way that you care about them. But with the Three of Wands reversed, nothing can come of it. I think that's enough depression for now, guys. That's what I have for you from March 22nd through March 31st. Again, sorry I'm late. If you need a private reading, prices have been reduced. For a 15-minute reading, it's $20. 30 minutes, it's $30. 45 minutes is $40. And 60 minutes is now $50. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up on the discussion board for everybody. So prices have been reduced during all of this craziness and shit that's going on. If you guys need anything, please feel free to email me at the box below. I'd be happy to read for you and clarify some things because this is messy. This is your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot B in Boston, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.